April 2007, farm in Kentucky was being burgled by 4 men in broad daylight, and they didn't care that the owner was home because it was just a little old 82-year-old lady who got around on a walker. What was she going to do? Well, she confronted them with a .38 special. The thieves excused themselves, saying, well, we'll just be on our way then. And she said, oh, no, you won't. And Venus Ramey shot out the tires on the pickup truck. And by tires, I assume they meant more than one, so 2 bullets, 4 dudes, 6-shooter. I guess she'd already proven she was a good enough shot. And she held them there until the authorities arrived. Venus Ramey was born September 26, 1924. Her mother gave her the name Venus Ramey because she wanted her to have a good stage name, and she was entered into several child beauty pageants, which Venus opined on in her later years, saying, it's terrible the things they'll do to children. They won't let them work in sweatshops, and they're very strict on their child labor laws, but they will make them model. In 1944, she is told by a radio interviewer that she might finish in the top group in the pageant she had entered for 1944, but there was no way she was going to win because she was far too fat. She went on to be crowned Miss America for 1944. She is the first redhead Miss America and also the first Miss America to be photographed in color. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find that picture, so that'll have to do. She went on to be a Bond girl. Not that Bond and not that girl, but that Bond girl. She went on to sell $5 million worth of war bonds. I don't know what that equates to in today's money, but I think it rhymes with a lot. She got offered a promotional tour, and she was told that she would collect $10,000 for that promotional tour to New York City if she was a good girl. Everybody knows what she meant by that, you lecherous bastards. She turned them down. What she did do is go on a tour overseas, entertaining the troops, visiting hospitals, and seeing all the shattered, broken, wounded bodies caused her to become a pacifist. She also became the first Miss America pageant winner to run for legislative office in 1951 as a Democrat. Her platform was not popular. She was against the Korean War, women's rights, children's rights, and she met opposition from people you'd think that should have supported her, namely her husband and her in-laws. She continued to run anyway, and well, she lost. That didn't stop her, though. She continued to be politically active. In the 1970s, she saved a historic housing development in Cincinnati from being destroyed, and on the basis of that, she decided to run for city council. Again, with her unpopular politic of women's rights, even in the 70s, children's rights, she lost. So she moved on back to her farm that she'd been running and continued to run for 50 years until her death at 92 years old from complications from pneumonia. The data is conflicting on her place of death as either someplace in California or Science Hill, Kentucky, which is where I picked up on it from because I was listening to a friend's band and the song The Ballad of Venus Ramey came on. I wanted to know who Venus Ramey was, so I went digging. There's not a whole lot of information, which is a shame because she was a fascinating individual. Anyway, that's something different for today. Don't know why I decided to do it. Maybe I'll do more. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.